Greetings viewers, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to take a look at my 84-inch Epic once again. It has been, I believe, 2 years since I did a toolbox tour of the Epic. We just did one recently, like within 6 months, of the Maximizer cart, because I recently got it. And, you know, we haven't looked at the big boy in a while, and it's still a jumbled mess as always, so I'm sure I'm going to get lots of comments about how much of a cluttered mess it is, but you know, it's just how it is for right now. I honestly should have kept the 60-inch Epic I had that y'all saw the video on back around December, instead of trading it for the Maximizer plus cash. But at the time I needed a roll cart more than I needed another box, plus I didn't have anywhere to put the box once I left the shop I was in. So, you know, I probably should have bought a Mr. Big. It probably would have been full. That's the problem. Bigger toolbox, more stuff to throw in it. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get to the tour. Trust me, like 20 minutes ago, this box did not look like this. It was a jumbled mess. Stuff stacked up to here. One good thing about having a hutch is you don't have to clean up at the end of the day. You pile it up here and shut the lid and go home. Bad thing is it destroys my OCD self in trying to keep this thing clean, neat, and organized. But we got it back into decent shape. Still don't know what to do with this doodad. This is a socket organizer I got from the Snap-on dealer years ago. It's got just jumbled oddball sockets that aren't part of sets. We've got some Transpo alternator rebuild parts for a Subaru, a EJ timing belt tensioner, my MTX Audio Snap-on Bluetooth speaker, some oil filters and transmission filters for Subarus, good old cooling system conditioner, 95th anniversary ratchet, Mac magnetic trays, Matco chick on the coffee mug. We've got a set of Mac 3/8 drive precision torque sockets, just got those. Variety from my dealer. It was part of a promo that I bought early. I always buy stuff before it goes on promo. It was by the Locking Flex Head 3/8, which I think I did was in the Mac haul video, and you got these sockets for free, so he was nice enough to give me these sockets afterwards. Back here is an old 12-point 3/8 metric Snap-on deep and shallow set that I don't have room for in my socket drawer. A old Radio Shack 12-volt power supply for testing components, soldering station, glove holder, box full of random Subaru parts. So into the power drawer. You don't see these much any day, or at least not this style, because Snap-on doesn't make this one anymore as far as I know. Antique PH50D Snap-on air hammer, probably older than I am. Two old CT 8810 3/8 guns that I just happen to have from a while back. I don't use them. I use my Milwaukee stuff. Antique CT 661, the precursor to the old the new 761 with the tri-LEDs, and you know, never gets used. Sparkly purple MG 725, MG 325, haven't been used in probably not 6 years, maybe 4 or 5 years. Got them on a deal, that's why I got sparkly purple. Dealer couldn't sell them, so got them cheap. FAR 72B, FAR 72C, some Mac air ratchet 3/8, 1/4-inch Mac cutoff, chargers, DAs, old air tools that never get used because air is dead. Honestly, should clean that out and put my Milwaukee stuff in it, but the Milwaukee stuff is in the Maximizer. So, get ready. It takes a while to pull this out. It's kind of heavy, and I don't have enough room to pull it all out. The top drawer, finally, have got it decently organized the way I want it. Hopefully, I can get it all the way out. Yep. So, new addition is the SunX 3/4-inch sockets in the back. These are the, as far as I know, master set, SAE and metric. I believe the metric's 50 mil. Down to like 18 mil, and the standard is let's see, I think it's an inch. That's 13/16, and it goes all the way over here to like 2.5 inch. Yeah, 2.5 inch. Got it because I wanted it, honestly. I don't have a need really for a full set. As you see, I've used a couple of them on the tractors and the bulldozer, but as I get into restoring that Caterpillar D2 bulldozer, I'm sure I'm going to need some 3/4 stuff. Probably not this much. Probably only needed like 1 socket for head bolts or something stupid. But I'm stupid, so I wanted them and I bought them, so there they are. I'm one of those guys that would rather have it not need it than need it not have it. So there's been several instances in the past where I've needed larger sockets and didn't have them. This basically was my larger sockets beforehand. So let's get a full set and not skip any. From there, Snap-on 3/8 deep, mid, and shallow impacts. Chrome metric 6 point, quarter 6 points, shallow, mid, deep. This is metric FDX socket set, deep and shallow. 3/8 swivels, 1/4 inch swivels, low profile Snap-on, low profile metric hexes, a very old Snap-on number 71N ratchet that a customer gave me years ago. Tire tread depth, long metric Snap-on hexes. 3/4 inch ratchet head Snap-on. Just found this actually in a bunch of junk on the farm and restored this. This thing was completely rusted up and seized up, but a little elbow grease and it's good as new. SAE FDX socket set, deep and shallow, only because, like I said, I'm going to be working on the bulldozer restoration hopefully sooner than later, and I didn't have any SAE stuff, so I've been slowly building my SAE stuff up as it goes on promotion. This is Snap-on deep and shallow 1/2 inch, a mix of Mac and Snap-on 12-point 1/2 inch SAE 3/8, Impact 3/8 chromes, quarters. We got some triple squares for Volkswagen and Euros. As you see, they got some rust on them because I haven't used them yet. It was a promotion thing. Although I think this socket's going to get used at the shop in 2 days on a Volkswagen transmission. Adapters, broken mismatch set of 3/8 swivel impacts, Mac, Matco, and Snap-on. Irwin twist sockets, and some more random sockets here at the back. To the wrench drawer that I just now got halfway organized. We get the long Snap-on Flank Drive Plus, standard limp Snap-on Flank Drive Plus. This drawer keeps running away from me. 7 and 8 mil and 9 on the sides because they don't come in the kit. Flank Drive Plus, new dual 80 ratcheting wrenches, crowfoot set. 4-way wrenches, standard and metric. Add-on set for the Flank Drive, the Master Complete all the way up to 32 mil if I remember right. Rando wrenches, we got Blue Point Mac Craftsman, Blue Point, and Mac adjustables. Got a antique Matco back there. Snap-on SAE stuff. Mac micro turns. I'm still trying to find a 10mm to complete this set of my dad's. You know, keep jumping on eBay, can't find them. Bought this set because it was a buy one get one and forgot that I had an old 1960s set of standards that were my dad's. Antique Snap-on ratcheting wrenches from the 60s that were my dad's. Some S wrenches, Half Moon, more crow's feet. Plier rack over there is pretty emptied out because most of those have migrated over to the Maximizer cart due to the fact I was working at a VIT and the 84 was basically long-term storage. Rando screwdriver drawer. We got Snap-on Torx, Snap-on Instinct screwdrivers, Snap-on radiator hose picks. We got little picks. We got long picks underneath that. We got an old Mac tweezer set. We got a magnetic bit set back there. We got a tray that the pry bars used to sit in, but they're in the side rails on the Maximizer. Metric and standard ball hex keys. Here's where it starts getting disorganized and junky. Rando wrenches. We got some old Craftsman. We got some Mac, Matco, Snap-on, just random assortments, not full sets. Yes, it's junky and misorganized, but rarely do I have to go in here, and if I do, it's for some oddball or something, so not spending a lot of time in here. This I picked up on promo like 2 years ago, yet to use it. Snap ring pliers, extra long needle nose, use those. In the rare instance that I pull down a Subaru engine, use those to reach in and grab the wrist pin, retaining clips, rando vice grips. Another random drawer. This is just more broken sockets that haven't made their way up there to that tray. I got to figure out what to do with that. Just tons of extra extensions, speed handles that I don't use anymore. Old 1960s, 1970s Snap-on. You know, large tooth count ratchets I don't use anymore, but it was stuff of my dad, so I keep it. Gear wrench, full ratchet wrench set and metric. Just moved that out of the wrench drawer down to here because I wanted my wrench drawer to be mainly Snap-on. And Mac, more rando ratchets and things. This is the 3/4 inch ratchets bar. From here, looks like a big cluttered junk drawer, and basically it is. This is electronic stuff. We got a Mac bolt grip puller underneath all of this stuff. We got remote starters, and we got, you know, test leads and multimeters. That multimeter don't even work. I need to throw it away. Soldering stuff, GM stepper motors for instrument cluster rebuilds, bulk wiring, amp hound, O-rings, drill bits, you know, catch-all kind of drawer. Another catch-all kind of drawer of different 2 and 3 jaw pullers and bearing separators and Pitman arm pullers and, you know, all kind of just random press accessories. We got some brake drum tools and stuff. You know, something else I need to clear up. Another junky drawer. Whoop, can't pull this one out because of the jack stand right here. But we got the add-on for the BJP1 Snap-on ball joint press set. That's in the Maximizer. Matco fuel line, well, Lyle rebranded Matco fuel line set. We got some big sockets over there. Just some random stuff, another bolt grip puller, some big C-clamps, and an Eastwood fender roller. Not much down there. Used to house my master big tap and die set, which that is now right here. Right here we've got a Snap-on oil pressure gauge, RBRT extractors, Mac spark plug socket set, Mac compression tester, Mac RBRT bit set. That's the vessel. Wood compote screwdrivers. I got them up there just because I didn't have anywhere else to stick them. Under that is an OTC cylinder leakage tester. That is an OTC, or I mean Matco stickered vacuum gauge. That is Mac vacuum cooling system refiller, and that is a OTC or Lyle rebranded Matco master fuel pressure tester, and a Lyle spill-free funnel. Over here, more disorganization and junky drawers. Hopefully I don't fall and break my neck. So we've got pickle forks and valve lappers and hammers and wire brushes and brake tubing cutters and punches and chisels and random stuff, air hammer bits. Over here we got an antique Matco compression gauge, I think. Flare nut set. Flare nut. Brake line flaring tool. I don't know what I'm talking about. Random stuff. Back here we got like micrometers, central micrometers and things underneath the plate. You can just make them out. It's hard to get that plate out. Over here we've got a, oh, can't show that. Snap-on little red wallet of my dad's, a bunch of big snap ring pliers for transmission, snap rings, stuff like that. Serpentine belt tool there in the corner. Over here used to be the torque wrench drawer. Most of the torque wrenches have migrated over to the Maximizer. Still got an old Snap-on click style. Got a straight edge here. Brake drum caliper, and rarely use. Electronic calipers. I think that's a Matco, a gear wrench rebranded Matco. Serpentine belt tool, some scrapers, a cheap junky impact driver, and some oil filter wrenches. And down here we've got Mac Tools SAE set. This is the first professional tool set I ever received in my life. I think my dad gave me that when I was 5 or 6 years old. Always keep it in my toolbox. R134 AC sniffer. That's like a hazardous freight lug nut socket set. Then we've got a power probe and like some other random blow molded cases down there. And that's basically it. I think I covered every drawer. Yep. Not too exciting in the old Epic outside of the socket and wrench drawer. Most of the fun stuff is now migrated over to the Maximizer, and you know, we might do a little tour on that if you guys want to see another one. I mean, it's only been like 6 months. It hasn't changed too terribly much. Haven't added a lot to it. But that's it. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.